Jeff Skinner healthy scratched. He scored. He has 8 goals on the season. I actually thought he was a factor against Buffalo, and he can't stay in the lineup. I don't get it. It was my lead today. We joked about it. We knew it was going to be a part of the show, but like, what does Jeff Skinner have to do to stay in the lineup? Like, again, 8 goals is nothing to scoff at.
No. Pacing for 15, 16.
Not playing in a pure bottom 6 role with basically no extra minutes.
He was good on, was it Vancouver the other day too? He had a few chances. I don't know. I honestly think it's getting quite ridiculous at this point. Matthias Janmark doesn't have a point since December 22nd. He's basically
he's out there burning calories.
He's a good penalty killer.
Yeah.
But you take away the name Matthias Janmark and just describe what he does, and anyone in the NHL would tell you that's a good 4th line winger.
Yep.
And we've got him out here with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Jeff Skinner on the sidelines, who has 8 goals. Corey Perry, what's he at 7 now on the season, I think. Yeah. Kasperi Kapanen, I believe, is at 6 or 7 as well. Like, you could go games without seeing what Janmark's doing. And I think those 3 other players who are below him in the lineup are factoring in every other night, every few nights, whatever it may be. I just don't get it.
5v5 goals per 60. Jeff Skinner, 6th on the Oilers. 5v5 shots per 60. Jeff Skinner, 2nd on the Oilers. Like,
2nd?
Yeah. The only player who has a higher shots per 60 than Skinner's Victor Arvidsson so far this season.
Loves to shoot the puck.
Individual
everywhere.
Yeah.
In dumb spots.
Which is why individual expected goals per 60. So are you getting dangerous chances from dangerous areas? He's 2nd on the team. Only Zach Hyman has more than him. Individual shot attempts per 60, 2nd on the team. Like, everything you do, like, even he goes to the net. He's got the 2nd most rebounds created per 60 at 5-on-5. Like, I really just, it's baffling to me. It's confusing. OP is in. I always love when he's tuning in live. Jeff Skinner needs consistent minutes right now and has earned them. Yanni or Brown could sit for a game. The PK would survive tonight against Seattle. Don't like the decision, but I'm not surprised. Like, no, I'm not really like surprised about this either, but I just feel like there was a better decision to make for who comes out of this lineup. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins playing with Connor Brown and Matthias Janmark, one of them can't score at all. One of them is stuck in a pretty nasty offensive slump right now and is a very streaky kind of offensive player. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is your hottest forward right now, and you're putting him on a line with 2 anchors.
Yeah. Jeff Skinner as well played power play minutes last 2 games. Did well on the power play. Hey, I don't know, even like Henrique second line center, like, give Nuge that spot.
Yeah, those are tough decisions, and I think that, again, he just looks around at the lineup. You've got a player that's coming into the lineup that you're not keeping out of the lineup. Anytime you have a star player come back in, unfortunately, somebody's going to have to be the one on the outside looking in. Skinner's come in and done a nice job in the games that he's come in, but I think when you look at it before that time when Connor was in the lineup, he was on the outside looking in, so they're going back to that template. But I would agree, and I heard a little bit of what you were talking about before, Liam. I think there's some guys that might be the next one out, and they have to understand that. I think now you have guys that come in, and it was nice to see Skinner score against his old team. It's always fun, going up against your old team that you've played with for years, and going up against some guys and putting the puck in the net. You could see the big smile on his face. So I think he understands, where he is in his career, and with this team, he's probably going to be in and out of the lineup for the remainder and jump in there and have to try and produce, and which he can provide that little punch, and good to see that. But for right now, he's on the outside, but that doesn't mean that can't change. That can't change in the next couple of games, depending on how people play. And now I think it also puts people on notice when you've got a full roster with an extra guy sitting out going, okay, he scored last game. He's a healthy scratch. Time to get going.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.